Hello folks, welcome back to the Redbeard Auto Vlog channel. As you can see what's in front of you right here, it is time for an oil change on the 5th gen. I do all my own oil changes here. As you can see over here, I have the used oil I got to get rid of. I've never done a video on this channel doing this. I've done one on another channel, which kind of bit by bit, so this is going to be similar to that. I kind of talk a little bit through the steps and stuff like that as I go along. So it's time to get started. It's a bit windy today. Might be a little bit of noise interference. Most of it's going to be recorded on the GoPro. So without further ado, let's get to it. Another nice day here in South Georgia. Car's covered in dew. I had to get through things to get the jacked up and all, but now what I like to do first is take the oil cap off before I do the plug to help kind of, I don't know, makes it seem like it helps it flow out easier. It's an easy enough thing to do. So I guess I'll be back in a moment with the drain plug part. Alright. Well, now we're going to have to just do this drain plug here. There we go. Pop her loose. Here's the messy part. Messy part getting the plug out of there. Hard to believe this stuff starts out purple, isn't it? Go clean this thing off and get back to what I gotta do. You can see right here that it is in fact purple oil. Hope you can see that coloration. So now she's draining down there, and hold on a minute, I gotta fix that. Had an issue there where I had it draining and the wind blew it, so I moved the drain pan or whatever, and then yeah, you can see how that there made a bit of an issue there. That's gonna suck. Like I said, so it is quite windy out here today. There's the mess that I made. But I think most stuff under here is done. So I'm gonna move to the top. Just that stuff done. Not much really. A oil filter here to change under this little cap right here. And then refill with oil, and that should be it. And I have to let it run a minute, see if anything's leaking and that kind of stuff before I decide to let her all down and call her done. So let's get to it. I don't know how well you can see this, but here we're going to be working on this filter here. Limited room here to work. There we go. Go ahead and take this cover off to give me a little more room. right back his paper towels. It's gonna be messy. You can see here, this is all the filter is. I don't know if you can read that. I use a K&N filter. I did a couple different brands, but they didn't have the same brand as I use for oil, or Royal Purple, so I just get the K&N brand. Just a second here, I'll show you the clean one there. So here's, we got one of the clean ones. And really you can go in either way into the cap here. Now I can change that O-ring there out. It says to do it every couple oil changes. I've done the last oil change, so I won't change it this time. Unless I have leaking going on. If there's leaking coming around here, then of course I can always put the other one in. Each kit, it comes with O-ring. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the car and get to the next step. One more thing here. I just want to show you guys how this works. It's just basically you snap it in like that and it's in there. It's in there pretty good. I'm gonna put it in this way just because that's how I had the last one in. Just cage like this over and just right on the side and screw it in. I hope you guys can still see me there. Still got oil around it, but I'm not too worried about that. It might help it go in a little easier. I can wipe it all off later on with a paper towel to get any excess off of there. You don't have to make it super tight. I just like to kind of snug it down. Because if you do it too tight, that the top of that thing, top of that filter cap there, if you do it too tight, this part right here can break. I've seen it happen with another car. I was helping with the oil change across the street over that way, and when my friend was taking the cap off, the nut part broke off the top of the cap, and of course it's aluminum, so you couldn't just build it back on there. Now true, it had been cracked already. You could tell by the way the coloration was on it, but so yeah, we had to wait for a few days for a new one to come in before they get their car back, so definitely gotta be careful with that. Alright, so this is the part that's going to be a little tricky. Because of the wind. This is the oil part itself. This oil is in fact purple. It does take 6 quarts of oil. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start the car up and see if anything is leaking, if everything's working right, and that sort of thing. set you right here just for fun. Just have some more sit down. So I just wiped the whole thing off. You can see, I wiped most of it off of there, best I could anyway. So paper towel and all. I wiped the plug off. Hopefully you see that or not. I wiped everything off. Nothing's leaking. So basically, that's pretty much all there is to the oil change in these cars. Most cars probably. Now, well, the last quart I put in, a lot of people might say that you're supposed to put half of it in or whatever, and then start the car, let it run, check it, put the other half in. I guess I could have, but I've never done it that way because I know how much the car holds. So I just put it all in there like that. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you can hear me all right with all the wind and stuff. Pretty windy out here in Georgia today. Yeah. Until next time, have a blessed day.